something, right? They done took Wiseman out of the lineup and put him in the G League,
What are
right?
they doing?
This is crazy. This is a number one pick that they was waiting on, and I think he's good. I just don't understand why he's not working with them right now. But they're not playing good ball. They actually getting the doors blowed off them right now by the Bucks.
Right now?
Right now they getting the doors blowed off of them. Tell me what y'all think is wrong with the Warriors, and you think it got anything to do with the Draymond Green and the Jordan Poole drama?
Absolutely. I think Draymond gonna get traded before the season over.
I want to say it has nothing to do with that. I want to say that. I think that those dudes, that the three over there who have won countless championships, know what to do and know how to put basketball first and everything else to the side. But it's just they're searching for something. They're searching, and I think that it shows by how many. What year is this for Wiseman? 3. Year 3. Development still has to happen, and I think that if you constantly putting somebody in the G League who was the first overall pick, I think that says a lot. Not so much about the player, but it might say a lot about the team. Like you can't, if this is the talent that you expected to have, to where you picked him at this level, and you can't find or work him into a certain system, then it's time to tweak the system at some point. Or do you really feel like he's that bad to where he can't be a contributor on a championship team? I don't feel like Wiseman is that bad.
Is it a case of him being too good for that system? Because the centers they usually have don't have the talent to really get their own shot. They got Kevon Louis, JaVale McGee, Bogut. Like Wiseman might be too good to just
he might have too much.
A Kevon Looney.
I think they have Varejao. Don't forget that.
Varejao.
Yeah.
I think Pachulia.
I think actually, Mel, I think Wiseman is, like you said, probably too good for that system because that would require them to not be solely a shooting team anymore.
But why send him to the G League? Trade the man.
Well, don't forget he did get hurt, so he still might be rehabbing and trying to, get back to the swing of things. Like they did give him some minutes, like earlier in the season, whatever. I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate, but I don't think they're gonna trade because I feel like that would be a stain on the GM's face. Like, we went out to go get you with the first pick, and you got a ring by association because we ain't really used you for nothing.
Jay,
to build a team, right? Especially to defend like a championship. Like, think about the Rams right now. They came back with pretty much 97% of what they had in tow.
Mm-hmm.
And then that spark, that whatever that it is missing. That's what the Warriors, they have. The NBA season is longer, so you have 82 games to find it. But in the NFL, like your season's watched instantly when you don't. That instead of trying to find, and what happens a lot of times in my mind, instead of trying to find an identity for this team, they're trying to live off of last year's team identity. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So could the blow up have something to do with it? Maybe. I think more so it's, hey, we did all of this last year. Everything worked. They probably, Steve Curry is doing the same pregame speeches. They're trying to eat at the same spots, sleep with the same groupies. Like they literally are trying to catch. They literally trying to catch lightning in the bottle again, and you got to do it a different way. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
They did lose two key pieces, Gary Payton Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. They was key because
those two did play big minutes, meaningful minutes for them last year.
And they both was very versatile on defense. And Otto Porter Jr. was a guy that can play 3 and 4 and also spread the floor with his 3-point shooting. So I think that's part of it, right? I think the fight and the chemistry that they lost or whatever they lost in the locker room has something to do with it. And I think they have a little bit of what happened with Boston the year that Terry Rozier, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown took that step forward when Kyrie Irving and Hayward was hurt. And then the next season came back and Kyrie and Hayward came back. And they was expecting, right, they was expecting those guys that took that step forward to take another step back for them, right? So what happened is you got Kuminga, Wiseman, and you seen what Poole did last year. These guys are ready to go. Like, hey man, let me off the leash. And in order for them to get let off the leash, you got to pull back Klay Thompson and Draymond. And they part of the original 3, and they like, hell nah, I ain't doing that. So I think that's a little something. And even if they don't know it, it's subconsciously happening because Poole knew he was getting paid. If you seen Wiggins, Poole, and Peyton celebrating with popping champagne after they won it, you remember what Peyton said to Wiggins?
He said, "You about to get paid," and they said, "No, we
about to get paid. Yeah, we about to get it back.
We about to get paid."
They all knew they was about to get it back.
They knew they was about to get that check.
So it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Lamar said, "What's wrong with the Warriors is just natural chemistry." And it's hard to ignore the elephant in the room, the fight between Poole and Green. I still think Draymond has to be moved. They already paid Poole. Would y'all move Draymond?
I would.
Yes and no. I might would move Poole.
That might fix your now situation, but it ain't gonna fix your later situation.
Yeah, that's a controversial thing.
Your later situation, you're gonna be fucked anyway.
Yeah. So you saying they should just go home with the girl they brought to the prom and say, look, and whenever y'all run is over, we just go keep going to the well and do the opposite of what Jerry Krause was trying to do with the Bulls. Because Jerry Krause kept looking for the next. All right, Scottie Pippen, you're done. He tried to get T-Mac over there and everything. He been trying to get rid of Scottie Pippen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he was ready to call it quits on the GOAT, like and the GOAT coach. Like, we got the GOAT coach, the GOAT player.
He was ready to trade them all in.
Yeah, and the GOAT Batman. We ready to get rid of all of them so we can move forward. And he was trying to do what Bill Belichick does and get rid of his stars while they still got about a year or two left in them. Let me get rid of them while I can get some value.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying instead of doing what Krause did, you should just say, all right, we just go ride with Klay, Steph, and Draymond and get rid of the young guys.
We're gonna have to blow it up anyway.
Eventually, they're gonna have to. It's gonna all of these things come to an end. So I get what you're saying, Jay. They're gonna have to do it anyway. It's gonna happen.
I mean, right now, think about what you could get in trade. If you trade Poole today, think what you get back.
What would you want back? So he got what? He got an extension. What was it? 3 or 4 years?
4 years.
4 years, $130, I think.
Okay, 4 year extension.
Crazy money.
I want
4 year extension. Okay. Oh, so you want draft picks?
Capital, because Steph and Dre ain't getting no younger. You have to start looking towards that future.
Well, look at it this way: if you're saying that we go ride with Steph, Klay, and Dre, and you trade Poole, and y'all not playing good with Poole now, y'all not gonna get better by getting rid of him and getting draft picks. So
it ain't about now. It's about tomorrow. It's about when like Klay has the same amount of games as Carmelo Anthony has left of being good. So you got
they both still good.
But they're gonna not be good at the same time, which is June.
So you would bring in Carmelo?
No, I would.
No, that's a good point. No, that's a good point. So if you abandon ship on the young guys and get low on your cap, right? if you still want to try to win because you got a superstar in Steph Curry, yeah, I would go veteran heavy.
I would get Carmelo and Dwight.
I would go get Carmelo, Dwight, and DeMarcus Cousins. Yeah, I'm gonna see which one gonna work.
I seen DeMarcus Cousins do an interview today. That man look like this couch over here.
Oh shoot, he might.
He do.
Yeah.
Dang.
I would go with Dwight and Melo.
It's crazy to me that Dwight ain't got no job in the NBA right now. It's crazy to me.
The Cousins don't look that bad, but he definitely not in playing shape.
He not in playing shape.
Nah. But yeah, you do that.
Howard over here doing reality TV shows.
Lamar said, all good things come to an end. Reason why you moved Draymond. What is about Draymond that you can't find anywhere? A Negro that hustles and comes a dime a dozen, man. I think the relationship between him and Clay and Steph.
He brings a little bit more than that.
I agree. He brings a little more than that.
I mean, you'll never see somebody that challenged in the face, smile all the time and be mad at the same time. Like, I think he's a catalyst for
like that.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I don't know. I just would.
What's Draymond's value to other teams though? Well, like, what is his value to any other team? Like, I think that's where they're running into. I think they may have considered moving Draymond, but what is he going to bring back?
Not enough for what the contract is.
A poor man's Montrez.
No, not even.
Now, what I mean by that is, I think look how everybody wanted Trez, and then since then, every year he wakes up on a new team.
Yeah, that happened kind of quick too.
So what I'm saying about Draymond is, whatever he brings to another team wouldn't be staying power. Like, it's only valuable in Golden State.
Yep, I agree 100%. Yeah. I agree 100%. So if you pick up his contract, you ain't gonna get your money's worth for like Golden State would get his money.
No, you're gonna drop it. You're gonna pick up that contract. You're gonna try to move that.
It'll be only a bad team that's looking to just take on some salary, so they can ensure that they'll be a high draft pick next year.
Yeah. And Draymond knows that. That's why he was so high strong about the Poole situation, because he knew Poole was about to get that money, and he was coming to practice every day fuming because he trying to get an extension too. Mm-hmm. And he knew as soon as Poole got his, that was go minimize his chances of getting one unless he go take way less money. You know what I mean? So he knew what was at stake, man. But we get
he robbed the league for what, 11 seasons?
It sound about right. No, I don't think Draymond has enough value to other teams. Draymond would be a buyout.
I think you're right, Mar.
Yeah.
I mean, they might keep him in like Detroit or Cleveland, somewhere where the team is really, really young, and you just need a guy in the locker room to be a guy.
Don't send him to Detroit. Please don't do that. Hell no.
Y'all don't want him in Detroit with
no, for real. He would bring the bad boys back to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We got a lineage. We got to go out here and start smacking motherfuckers. I'm telling you.
Listen, Detroit is already poor, man. We can't afford them fines, man.